Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Y'all hear it? Y'all hear it? It's getting real dark right here. Scary hours. I don't know what it is. Your boy Bruce Courtside. We live. Courtside Thursdays. Just a little bit after 6:30. We'll go around the table. Introduce my folks. To my far left, the one, the only Big E Lamb. What's good, brother?
What's up, world? It's your boy E Lamb, live in the studio. Welcome to Courtside Radio, where we were any closer, we'd be in the game. Today, I got a few aliases for you. I'm going to hit you first and foremost with Jedi Knight, your boy Al E. Gator. And because it's all money, I'm going to hit you with Jackpot.
And we're going to continue to move to the left. A man with a smile on his face as his team is up in the fourth quarter and on a great run right now. LA Zone. Mr. Himes himself. What's good, brother?
The dark side has returned, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is the latest episode of Courtside Radio, live from the Good News Radio. And as Bruce said, my Boston Celtics are currently up right now in the fourth quarter, 86-79 on the Memphis Grizzlies. I'm seeing green, ladies and gentlemen, in more ways than one. Let's get this great episode going.
And yes, like I said before, this is Courtside Radio live on the Good News Radio station. And it's only right. We always have a special guest in the building. So I'm going to kick it to the PG like we always do. And he going to let us know what's popping today. What's good, PG?
Yes, sir, man. Mike Hill, the PG here. Courtside Radio. Courtside Thursdays, the original day. It's about to be crazy, man. I hope y'all ready. I am Mike Hill, the PG, the Magic Johnson of the show, to make sure this thing is show time. Every time you tune in to Courtside Radio, it's going to be a fun one today. A lot of great topics, a lot of great things to talk about. We get to talk about hip-hop, which is one of my favorite things in life. Hans, you might have to sit out this one.
Why is it that you always call me out, yet I'm the one that's consistently surprising you with my knowledge on music as a whole?
Because you're a Beastie Boys fan, man. That's why.
I am not a Beastie Boys fan.
I know,
Beastie
but
go, bro. On the
I'm
Beastie
just
Boys.
messing with Hans.
Don't hit him.
But we have a special guest, man, producer, Womatic, man. Tap in with the people, man. Say what's up to him.
How y'all doing out there, man? Appreciate y'all for letting me come up in here. And I think we turned up in TGN Sports. They let me up in here, the Wolf from Inglewood, man. I'm ready to get to work.
Yes, sir. He from the Wood. Okay. Hey, shout out to the Wood, man.
Replacing one chair, Inglewood chair with another one.
Another one, man. It only makes sense. Shout out to our guy, Mike, back in Tennessee. Much love, man. So, Womatic, we got to get to it. So tell the people of the great work that you have been able to produce and been able to put out to the world, the things that, you made happen out there.
Right now, I have 4 projects that are out right now. Candace Wakefield, man, sweetheart singer, vocal arranger, just crazy Grammy Award singer. She's amazing. We have a song out right now called Baddie, and we're working on another one that's going to be dropping soon. Listen, I can go on about her. She's original. And also 2 Chainz, of course. Bet Back, produced that with my boy Siege. Dude is a monster. We made that one in my crib in the back. It was recorded in the studio in NoHo. Then I got Relly Ski, man, this kid that's signed to Atlantic Records. He's so fire, man. He's out of Florida. I produced that with Travis Marsh. My guy is just a monster musician. We made that record. And the last record I have right now is Masada Baby out of Detroit. Produced that with Lil Siege, and that's a monster record right now. It's going up. DeRozan, please check out these records. Let's get this shit going.
Man, much love, man. This is a black man putting in work, man. Staying positive, staying out of trouble.
That's what we do.
Yeah.
That's what we do.
So much love to it. So, man, you being a producer, growing up, what producers caught your attention? Like, who were the guys you kind of like, I want to sound like that?
During my era, it was definitely Quincy Jones. Then you have Kanye West, but that's a little further down, though. And then I had, like, Premier. There was dudes I was respecting also Havoc from he was making beats, and Prodigy, them niggas was crazy.
Crazy.
I'm just Dr. Dre, of course. How can I ever forget that dude? Then you got Daz Dillinger. I mean, like I like music. I just love it all. So I also love Bob Dylan. I love all that.
I didn't hear no Jay Dilla in there.
I'm sorry, man. You know what, brother?
No,
that brother
Dylan?
is no. I love Dylan.
No,
Donuts, man.
Dylan's
Hold on.
crazy.
I have to tell you, this guy inspired me in more ways than others, man. You know what I'm saying? I mean, the way he cut samples up and he made them appear and disappear, yo, man, we're talking about a sorcerer.
Yeah.
Okay.
In fact,
Can I be the joker to say that he was the last one you pointed out to?
You know, I have so many people on the top of my brain.
Oh,
I
yeah.
can't literally just,
no,
Name them all.
Of course.
Okay.
And one of them from Cali, I think that doesn't get enough respect.
Daz
Well, will be Daz, of course.
and Quick.
DJ Quick.
Oh my
Yes.
Lord.
Quick don't get enough praise and love. Quick is as a rapper and a producer. You know what I'm saying?
He was the
Dude,
first. Well, I'm not gonna say the first, but he was probably the first
that was
prominent.
nice.
The first prominent.
Because Dre had DOC, Snoop writing some stuff, but Quick was like, these is my bars.
beats and my bars.
You know, and I'm spitting it, and Dre had Cube writing for him. So,
No, hold on. But DJ Quick, guys,
yeah.
the dude is also a sorcerer, man. When it
No.
comes
Oh,
to
yeah.
behind the scenes, dude's immaculate.
Balancing options.
So, Matic, I'm gonna challenge you a little bit.
Love it.
I need you to make a beat sampling some like classical, like some Vivaldi, some rights,
Mozart.
some
It's
rights.
already been done. So you know what's crazy about that is if you go to my IG, I don't have a website. I don't advertise beats. I don't do that. I'm like a boutique. I pull up, I'll make you a beat, or more than likely I got 1,000 beats ready for you. But truthfully and honestly, I already have that.
Okay.
That was, you're talking about like, first off, you can sample that stuff too, because anyways,
Right. Right.
Well, so listen, man, it's out there, baby.
Okay.
Okay.
If there was a specific track that I can think of offhand that I have not heard sampled before that I think deserves to be sampled because it works. All right, old rock song. If anyone knows, I'm going to be. I know Eric would know it, right? Sultans of Swing.
No.
Do 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 do.
No. Himes, you lost
It's
us
a rock
there.
beat. No, look it up. It's a rock beat.
He put me on the Pink Floyd, so
No,
Pink Floyd is
Floyd's solid.
whoa.
Yeah, Pink Floyd's solid, yeah.
One of the best.
Records.
Look,
Yeah.
one of the best concerts I've ever seen, and Roger Waters is very much anti-Israel, right? I
Yeah.
got to see him at Desert Trip, the festival, the one off old Coachella festival that occurred in 2018. That man flew a pig in the sky with the Israeli flag on it as I was leaving, but that was one of the best shows. Time is one of the most influential songs I've ever heard written.
Hey, what a story.
Listen
Only
to this
Himes.
lyric. No, listen to this lyric.
Yeah.
One of the most important and truly impactful lyrics I've ever heard in my life was, "The sun is the same in a relative way, but you're older, shorter of breath, one day closer to death."
Okay.
Think about that.
Pretty deep stuff.
Think about that.
But we're here.
The
Yeah,
more you know.
We're here. So we got our guy Womatic with us. Are you a Hoop fan at all?
Laker till I die.
Yes, sir.
Damn it.
Haircuts. Everybody stand
I'm
up.
always
and
the
be
only
real.
one.
Clippers, you ain't ready.
We can't
Yeah.
even get a Clipper fan on here, man. I can't be like the.
Stand
I'm always the
exist.
only one.
And this is not.
Clippers.
Yeah.
That Clipper fans don't exist.
Don't
They like
exist. It is
they
a
like
myth.
it's like fake
They're
crowd.
building
Yeah.
a stadium in my town, which they need to do. I understand why. We need you out of the Staples Center.
Man, we need him out of LA. That's it. We need him out of LA.
Go back to San Diego.
So, he's a Laker fan, hoop fan. I love it. So we got to talk some hoops, man. A guy who is very exciting right now. Can we agree he's probably the most exciting player to watch in the NBA today? Ja Morant?
top 3.
No.
Who's more exciting?
Kyrie,
Steph. Okay.
Steph.
No.
Last time I checked, they were still playing.
I
so-
can't- I
Kyrie's my
can't give
favorite
it to
player.
I can't give it to Kyrie only because what have we seen
half
more
man,
of?
half season.
Yes, what have we seen? Not just that. What have we
Never heard
seen?
that.
During the half man, half season, we've seen Ja Morant go from just an electrifying player to him being an MVP candidate, leading his team to being the third best team in the Western Conference,
He's
behind
playing
Golden
crazy.
State and Phoenix.
I'm gonna say this. I think Ja has entered rare territory. Steph is there. I think Bean was there. Mike was there. Ja Morant, if he's not there, he's approaching it.
Yeah.
So
He just has to get the accolades.
yeah,
You say
he's
LeBron.
like, no, I don't think LeBron he was that exciting. It wasn't.
You guys did say excitement. So
I'm talking pure
all right,
were you running home to
like,
work?
I gotta watch this.
All right, well, I'll break it down. I'll break it down, right?
So wait, before you break it down,
all right.
Ja Morant, 27.6 points a game, 5.9 rebounds, 6 assists. He's shooting nearly 50%, and like you said, it seemed 43 and 20, surprising a lot of people.
Look, let me break it down, right? There are levels to it, right? Because we can't say that he's the most exciting young player that we've seen of all time, because you can bring up, young players like young Shaq, right? We can bring up other young talents. What I'm bringing up, though, is that he falls under a category of young, exciting guards who have more explosive athleticism or have more skill than we've ever seen for most of these guys, right? So I put him under the same category as a D Rose, as an Allen Iverson, right? Because those are the type of guards that he follows suit with. They're the speedy, the scoring, the athletic, or the ability to destroy and dominate and take over at any moment type of guard. And that's why he is the most exciting player for me this year.
At this moment.
Yeah.
See, yes. My thing is, I'm not looking at like at this moment. When I heard, you posed this originally, I'm thinking in terms of like who changed the game, like who was box office,
so,
who took people's breath away. Like
that's
I have to turn in.
So my question for you, and we'll start with our guest, Womatic here, is Ja Morant. I want you to finish this sentence. Ja Morant is the most exciting player since.
Wow, that's deep. Since. Say that again. Pose it again. I need to feel that.
Ja Morant is the most exciting player in the NBA since
Vlade Divac.
Get out of here.
I feel like I'm coming across that. I'm coming around that. Pass me the rock. I gotta feel it.
So who is he the most, like with him coming into the league and what he's doing, the highlight plays? He had another highlight dunk today. That's going to be another viral play. Who would you say that he's the most exciting since?
And with his slashness and his just quickness.
Speaking of that mic, man.
Okay, with his quickness and his ability to get to the hole and do whatever the fuck he wants to do. Right now, I'll give him Derrick Rose because Derrick Rose was the kind of player that can do anything early on. You know what I mean?
Okay, I like that.
Thank you.
E, across the table with a serious look. Who is the most exciting player? Ja is the most exciting player since. Finish that sentence.
I'm gonna go Steph.
Okay,
I'm gonna go Steph. Reason being, Steph, I think was. I mean, well, Matic just said D Rose, so now I'm like kind of reconsidering. But Steph, whenever he plays, it's like, okay, let me see what he's going to do today. Ja is the same type of player. D Rose is kind of like in the recesses of my mind because of all the injuries, so his explosiveness is waned. So it really doesn't have that same level of draw. But prior to like D Rose, I would have to go like maybe Vince Carter.
Okay, that's my answer.
Okay,
I think that Vince Carter made us watch the Toronto Raptors. You think about that. He made us watch Chicago, them having the first pick. Even if they had Michael Beasley, we'd have watched because of Chicago. They had some players there, Boozer, Joakim Noah, stuff like that. But Vince Carter came into the league doing a lot of amazing things.
Thanks.
You know what I'm saying? And I can't AI and Kobe were before Vince Carter. So to me, it'd be Vince Carter. Like he's the only guy that had us truly blown away with his production, putting a city on the map for excitement that was an expansion team. Who the hell was wanting to run and watch Memphis games?
Right.
In their history of them being created.
The grit and grind, bro.
Yeah. No, nobody was running to watch that.
I was watching that.
Yeah, but
that was
now
fun,
you're
man.
running to watch it and
because he's putting people on posters.
Yeah, and
constantly.
he's crossing you and
How long can he do it? How long can he do it? I hope the young brother can do it for a long time.
See, that was my main concern is right. Like his body, I'm afraid that his body would fail him because he's not strong enough to maintain all of the athletic ability that he has. That's the only concern I have.
When you play like that, man, with that, and you gotta do different kind of workouts too, man. Like, can you keep doing all of that? Like,
he's got to get with Vince.
Yeah,
he's got to get with Vince and figure out like how he maintained his.
I'm not a hater, young black man. I love you, bro.
Hey,
You're amazing, bro.
The two guards that scare me,
shit, bro.
Man,
the two guards that scared me that come to recent memory from leg issues and their explosive abilities were D Rose and Brandon Roy. Both guys that were
B. Roy
explosive.
wasn't
he
necessarily
wasn't
explosive.
Yeah, he wasn't
Not
explosive.
as explosive, but he had both knees go.
He was a great basketball player.
No, D Rose was explosive, man.
No, yeah.
Not B. Roy.
I'm trying to discredit
Brandon Roy.
me.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, he
Trying
said,
to
yeah, B. Roy.
discredit me.
I'm going to say.
Not you. No.
Oh,
Them.
And the reason why I would say Vince Carter before I throw it to Bruce is that the style of basketball when D Rose was playing, it was real low scoring. You know what I'm saying? Where in '98 it started to pick up a little bit and Vince Carter was clearly one of the most exciting guys, with Jordan on his last, hurrah. And I just think that we haven't seen anything like Ja Morant to bring that excitement to a fresh arena since Vince Carter, and that's why I got him. Bruce, who would you
guys
say?
are all mistaken.
Okay.
Because the answer is clearly Lonzo Ball. Duh.
Oh my God!
Just kidding. Just kidding. The correct answer is D Rose.
Okay.
I don't see any Ja Morant reminds me so much of D Rose based off his effect on the game, and then he's not great at anything, but he's really good at pretty much everything.
Oh, he's great at finishing.
He's great at finishing.
He can finish for sure. D Rose was the same, just all crazy athletic, body contort, just lay up out of nowhere. Ja caught a lob tonight with the left or something. It was just bruh, just chill.
Dude, that guy and I are only separated by 2 inches in height, and he's able to do so much more than I am. It's freaking
6'3".
ridiculous.
I think he might be shorter than that, honestly. When the league says you're 6'3", you're
Might
probably
be.
Yeah,
That's the
6'2".
hair.
How tall are you?
I'm 6'6", legitimately, but
Kobe was supposed to be 6'6",
so you
but he was
can do the
6'5".
legs dunk?
not anymore. But my younger days, I never tried that either. These niggas is crazy. These days. Our dunks was cool. We had the windmills and shit like that. I was cool with doing dunks, but these dudes now, man, it's like a different kind of respect.
You got to jump over
the
a
YouTube
car.
niggas are better than the dudes.
Facts.
Yes, Jordan Kilgannon.
Shout out my guy Anthony Hamilton, former player of mine, who's out there killing it, doing a great job.
Shout those dudes.
Man, doing some big time. And don't do that. Anthony out there making stuff happen, boy. But yeah, man, y'all can always let us know. Hit us up in the chat, man. Facebook. Download the Good News Radio app where you can listen to us exclusively. You can tap in. So there are YouTube. Let us know who you guys think. Ja Morant is the most exciting NBA player to come into the league since who? And
Alex Himes.
And Steph and Kyrie, of course, they brought you something, but he bring you the ground and the air. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's next level. So shout out to them. They're losing to the Celtics tonight, but he has 35, 4, and 6.
It's an 11-point game with 2:49 remaining Celtics.
And that's
ball.
not to discredit Memphis because the Celtics crazy good.
No, yeah, Celtics playing some great basketball right now. So you can pat yourself on the back.
No, honestly, if we're going to take a moment, the Celtics are playing out of their mind basketball.
No.
Ime Udoka has done a great job.
Take the compliment and go, bro.
I felt that coming, though, man. The Bostonians are very aggressive.
Yeah, very
did you not
aggressive.
hear what I just said? I've talked trash about our coach for this year. This is his first season, but he has figured it out.
Just
We
to
don't
move it
care.
on.
Moving on.
So another game that's going on tonight. Kevin Durant, he returns tonight. His first game back. He has 27, 5, and 4.
Slim Reaper.
Home. Yeah, they're down. What does this mean?
Oh, they're down now?
Yeah, they're down.
They were
9.
up 20,
Yeah, they were
mind
up
you.
pretty big, and it was a comeback. But what does this mean for the Brooklyn Nets? Well, Matic, what's your thoughts?
Okay, I have a question for you. What are his stats right now? His first time back right now.
Today's game?
Yes.
27, 5, and 4.
Fresh off
21 missed games.
Dude's playing like it doesn't matter.
Against Miami, who has some goons.
I was gonna say something negative, man, but
There's nothing to say there.
I mean, I would have sounded like an idiot, but no.
17 in the first half.
I think can he do that again though? Because you gotta imagine, right? He probably shot that bitch 1,000 times before the game, and he feeling it, right? So, can that brother keep that up on a consistent roll? And I hope he does.
Yeah, and staying healthy is going to be key. Bruce, we'll start with you on this one. What does this mean? 109, 105, 223 left in the game.
They were up. It's kind of like let's wait and see. I think they maybe toned his minutes down a little bit, or they just had to they were probably just hitting shots. But another thing is, like you say, coming back from an injury and then warming up, but more so the excitement of being out there.
Yeah.
You always in this rhythm, I feel, when you haven't played for a while. A lot of people think, oh, they'll be cold. Like, nah, you like really want to get out there. Similar to like you'll see in baseball, season starts, people just raking, just homers because they're all trying to figure out. But a lot of the hitters been just waiting to get out there. Everybody's itching. The pitchers are still trying to figure it out.
Yeah.
But scary hours still. Like, I don't care what is going on with that game today. Miami is the best team in the East right now.
Yeah.
So I expect them to win that game, but they had to fight for it.
109, 106. Kevin Durant keeps scoring.
He's going to end up with like 33, 35. This is the reason why Kevin Durant is in consideration with Steph Curry as my favorite players currently in the league.
Okay.
Like, there is nothing in terms of his ability to score the ball that he cannot do. He can finish mid-range. He can finish at the rim. He can take you off the dribble. He can post you up. He can shoot from deep. The dude is a walking bucket. He is George Gervin plus Hakeem Olajuwon in terms of skill.
Okay.
It's just like my guy Bruce said, it's scary hours for the league. Once Ben Simmons gets ingratiated and the two of them are able to play 5 games.
You mean broke back Simmons?
Whoa,
bro, pause.
Back injury.
Hey,
pause. It ain't broken. Pause.
Hey,
all the way.
But let Ben get a good 5 games under his belt. You can insert Kyrie anywhere at any time, and Kyrie can go off for 30.
Okay.
Man, listen.
Another thing I want to say before we get off the topic of the Nets is Goran Dragic played. I don't know what his stats were tonight, but he was doing well. He had like triple single at one point.
He's at 9.7 assists, 4 rebounds.
7 assists is key. Yeah. They also have Seth Curry, and Patty Mills was killing off the bench as well in the first half when I saw it. Yeah. They have weapons. So when Kyrie's not there and then you bring in Ben Simmons and those guys, they're going to be fine. They're not going to miss a beat. And in the way Kyrie plays basketball, he's more just a bucket for you. Yeah, so it's like a guarantee. I don't think it messes up the rhythm of the team at all, and I think they're gonna be a problem.
Okay.
If KD, I didn't know he was gonna come back. Yeah. They was like, KD playing tomorrow. I was like, what? Yeah. What? I thought it was gonna be another
East Coast contenders.
Yeah.
Nah, they're championship contenders. If they're healthy, if the 3 of them are healthy, Ben, KD, and Kyrie,
and they could bend these rules a little bit.
Listen, I think the East wins it this year.
This silly face that Hines is making is pathetic. So let's see what he has to say. Yeah, Boston Celtics. If he was Larry Bird, he would. Let me hear it, Hines. What you got for us?
It's finally time I can use this sentiment and I can get this off my chest. Let me quote a wise rock group from years ago that said,
"Another one bites the dust."
No, in the end, it doesn't even matter because the Brooklyn Nets can have all this crap, but at this point, they're a play-in tournament team waiting to get bounced in the first round, and I'm so happy. This squad means jack crap. It doesn't matter when they get Simmons available. It doesn't matter how many games Kyrie decides to play on the road. Doesn't matter, man. There's no thing that you can replace for the one key ingredient. Just like we talk about, how do you spell love? How do you spell winning? How do you spell champions? TIME. Time to build that. They don't have it. And it's so great. Finally, hey, Brooklyn fans, just sit at home and remember this. You guys are going to get bounced in the first round. You guys overpaid for nothing. You guys are just going to be losers.
I'm not going to allow you to take advantage of our special friend. Say no, kids.
Say no. Just say no, because they're not losing the first round. Sorry, Hines.
Stop. I would beg to differ.
Get some help.
Because this is true.
Put money on it. Then.
If Durant can't stay healthy, then
this is the same group.
Hey, I agree with that.
Hey,
but
this is the same group that said when I said before the year started, I said the Lakers were going to struggle, and everyone on this cast said that I was full of crap.
You
and
just wanted to be the outlier.
No. And then what happened 3 weeks ago? Multiple people on this table said I was right. Well, I'm here to tell you it's the same crap. And I said the exact things that would happen.
But you
literally
can't
down to a T.
Himes, you're one to always use adages. What is the old adage? Broken clock is right twice a day.
And yet I've been right multiple times about the same topic.
Whatever, man. Hey, Courtside Radio, man. We are here doing our thing.
Nets suck.
With our guest, man. Womatic is in the building, man. Say what's up to the people, Womatic.
Man, I appreciate y'all, man. I hope y'all kissing your babies and hugging your babies and your ladies, man. You know, have a good time out there, man. Be safe, though.
Yes, sir.
Hey,
and
Brooklyn,
course,
you ain't in the house.
you know that voice. Alex Himes. And I got my guy across the table from me. Say what's up to the people, E.
Yo, what's up? What's up? What's up? You listening to Courtside Radio. If we were any closer, we'd be in the game.
Yes, sir. And, of course, on the ones and twos holding it down, my guy, our guy, Bruce Courtside. What's up, Bruce?
Sir.
Yes,
Happy
sir.
Thursday, everybody. I will be 35 on Sunday.
Ooh.
He's past his
He's
prime,
He's
ladies
supposed to
and
make it
gentlemen.
past
Happy
35.
birthday.
Jokes on
And he don't have no grades. That's that Beijing,
Oh, no,
huh?
I just got that cut today.
Oh, okay.
I love it. See, man, Black excellence. We love it here. Hey, so we got to tap in on this topic. So many people are calling out the Lakers, calling out the Laker fans as well. You know, we always had an argument about Jordan fans, Kobe fans, Celtic fans, Clipper fans. If you had to choose one, who has the most toxic
Fan base.
Today?
Team, hands down, unequivocally, it's the Los Angeles Lakers. We're spoiled. We anticipate and expect our team to
I
win
wouldn't
the
say we
champion.
toxic though.
Listen, we have Robert Sacre as our starting center, and I heard cats like, "Oh no, we can win. We can win.
got this.
We got this. We still got Kobe."
I didn't believe.
Listen, they're out there, right?
Yeah.
And Twitter will like let you see
Twitter. Yeah, Twitter's different.
but if I had to choose one player, and this is probably the reason why I dislike him most, LeBron James, the Church of Bron, they're headaches, bro. It's like this dude can do no wrong ever. Anything good that happens to his team is because of him. Anything that goes awry, anything that goes wrong is because of everybody else. Yeah. Like, look, dog, LeBron he's not Mike. He doesn't have that competitive fire, that competitive drive. And when you look at his style of play, again, 1-4 out, you cannot tell me that he's going against 80s and 90s NBA players where cats was getting clotheslined and it was only a common foul. LeBron James ain't built for that. All right. So,
yeah. And I'm agree with you there. When it comes to a player, it has to be LeBron. Because no matter what he do, he's the GOAT. He can make it to 3 more finals and lose everyone by sweep, and he made the finals. Not until LeBron James did you receive this argument.
Participation trophies.
Exactly. And that's why now kids can get a trophy running track for 8th place.
And that's why I call them the LeBron James medals.
Man, facts. But for teams, I hope I don't surprise you guys here. This is the easiest answer.
No, are we going around?
No, yeah, I'll let you get it. But it's actually for you. Actually, it's the Boston Celtics. They have the most toxic NBA fans. For them to really believe that they have one of the greatest franchises, where 11 of their rings, we didn't know what color these people really were. You know what I'm saying?
They're
like,
playing at Chuck Taylor's.
Chuck Taylor's. We had
all of them had day jobs.
Facts.
And they was wearing Daisy Dukes on the court.
Exactly. How can these guys really walk around in their city, these fans have the nerve to say, we are a better franchise than the Los Angeles Lakers? That is toxic. It is not true.
Smoking crack.
Yeah, no.
Smoke crack, don't you, boy?
Nobody, like, go look at the top 75 when we did our draft. Most of the Celtic guys were in black and white. The pictures.
Yeah.
It has to be the Celtic fans. Hines. What's up, man?
So the most toxic fans, I was gonna go with the Dallas Cowboy fans, just because.
Oh, it's on NBA, man.
No, but toxic. Period. Right?
No, NBA.
I know.
Yeah.
So I had to go from my most toxic, which I thought was the Cowboys, then to isolate to the NBA. Now I want to give a shout out to my runner-up because Knicks fans just annoy the living crap out of me.
I agree.
Like their existence, I mean, your existence, it's pain. Like your Meeseeks from Rick and Morty, your existence is pain. Like all you have is a team that's going to be hampered by having a crap owner just keep you in the dumpster of the NBA for years and years to come. And I love watching it. So enjoy your losing streak over on the other side of the river. That being said, the Los Angeles Lakers have the most pesky and annoying fan base, especially because now they're joined by this group that's referred to online as the quote-unquote bronze sexuals. So I want you to understand something. Laker Nation's now been divided from Laker fans to LeBron James fans who are now Laker fans. And it's a shame. No. You guys got your 5 seconds of fame to talk about how my team was trash. So I want you to know your fan base has been polluted. It's like looking at a bunch of old people who take Viagra. It's like, congratulations, good for you. I don't want to see it though. That's how bad the Laker fan base is. They're annoying. They're intrusive. You guys get to talk about all you want and claim you have supremacy over the NBA. Congratulations over your Mickey Mouse title. Congratulations over getting your team ruined for the next 10 years after you guys have LeBron James.
I'll take a Mickey Mouse title over 11 segregation titles.
I have a question for you.
Man, that's fucked up on like 17 different levels on what we did by separating
that. Right there. That's a bar.
We literally no, because we set the standard of excellence. We had a Jewish GM come together and bring in the world's first black athletes into the NBA.
You guys already had you guys was already the Boston Celtics at that point.
So, man, you gonna take this away?
No. I think he brings up a good point, though.
Okay.
You can see the thing that's so dynamic about that is the athleticism was so dynamic to watch that they needed to have something, as it was boring.
Yeah.
They may have ushered it in, I would say, from that standpoint, but it was a benefit of doing it. Like, he saw the business side of it more so than building, let's just say, a racial
community.
Tie. Yeah, a tie. It was more of a business strategy, and I think it was a good move, right? It all planned out.
I mean, it panned out. Look, you can't have a bunch of Michaels playing basketball. It's just not fun to watch for people.
But they did.
And that's why guys like Bill Russell came in and changed the NBA.
I gotta change my team because there's no way I can agree with Himes. I'm going across the hall. It's the Los Angeles Clippers.
Okay.
Because
thank you.
Thank you. Here you have a franchise who has done absolutely nothing throughout the history of their organization. They have won, ladies and gentlemen. Let's count to one Western Conference Finals. They haven't even made it. They haven't even seen, sniffed, touched.
They claim to run LA.
They haven't even They have no inclination. They have no inclination of what it feels like to watch a finals game with their team. So I'm changing.
Yeah. So, Matic, who would you say who has the most toxic fan base when it comes to the NBA today?
Detroit Pistons.
Ooh. Speaking to this microphone, man, we got to hear.
Detroit
I need
Pistons,
to know why.
Man. They're very violent people, man.
Man.
They ready to go out there, man. Listen, don't play around, man. Detroit, baby.
Yeah, they only got a handful.
Yeah.
If that.
You got to get past all the
But boy, you better not argue with them about the championships ever.
Yeah, don't fuck with the Pistons, man. Them motherfuckers is brawling, man.
What about Pacer fans? What about Jazz fans?
They're just
Mormons. There's Mormons, man.
There's Celtics.
There's good people up there, man. All they want to do, man, is have 7 wives.
Man, listen, dude. Listen. You can look at me like that. There's a picture of a dude getting smacked in the gut with an American flag in Boston.
Yeah.
That typifies exactly what I think.
Hey, man, be
Boston.
proud. I am proud. That is Boston, baby. That is freedom. That is literally the definition of Falco punch.
Yo, listen, bro. We like 3 days into March. We was just in February.
Wait. You just said a dude getting punched in the face with a flag.
No. He was getting stabbed. A black dude was getting stabbed.
Never mind. I thought you said a guy was getting punched in the face with a flag wrapped around his head.
You didn't understand that.
No, I thought he had. I took it as like a flag wrapped around his head. That's why I said Falco punch. I'm like, that's literally a Falcon punch right there.
You scared me.
Freudian slip.
Ladies and gentlemen, Courtside Radio is not racist.
It's impossible.
Yeah. Hey, Bruce. So, who has the most toxic
I'll
NBA
be quick.
fan?
I agree with Eric because I'm a Laker fan, and technically, yes, we're the most toxic because we got to deal with this Clipper guy like yelling, what? The Clippers are like that little brother that's outside shooting hoops, and like you come out with your flops on real quick, and he like cross you over once, and then you still block the shot. He's like, yeah, but I crossed you though.
That's deep.
Like, it's like, no, bro. Like, you've done nothing ever. Like, you've never done a thing. Nobody cares. Like, why are you even talking? You shouldn't even be at this table with us. Like, go away.
Hey,
That's
real
true.
talk, man. So y'all let us know out there, man. Courtside Radio. Thank you guys for tapping
Lakers
in with
W
us.
tonight. Let's go.
And let us know. Hey, click these comments right there. See what they talk about.
The Russians on deck.
Yeah,
Okay.
Russia is really
Don't
Hey,
click on
man,
that shit.
yeah, you stick to invading Ukraine, not to us.
facts. But yeah, Courtside Radio, man. We are here doing our thing. So let me take you around the league really quick. Bradley Beal is leaning towards re-signing with the Wizards, which is the craziest move that a player
Don't
can
do
make.
it. Reconsider.
DeAndre Jordan, he cleared waivers today, and he's looking to join the Philadelphia 76ers.
Cute.
They might be my favorite to come out of the East. And then Zion, we actually have positive things about him.
He'll play next year.
And it's
Mine's
saying
lost
that
1 pound.
his foot is showing. Nah, he actually gained 3 more.
Did he get an NIL deal or something with Krispy Kreme?
No, his foot is actually showing signs of healing. So it's something
getting
positive.
better.
All the donuts are healing his
He's
foot.
getting better, man. So that's the around the league segment. Bruce, are you ready to keep the people fresh out there with the drops of the week, man? Let the people know what is dropping for them to look as fresh as you do, man.
It is Bruce's.
Well, if you were up
Drops.
early this morning taking L's like everybody else, then you might have came up on that pair of Supreme Dunks.
I saw them. I didn't. I lost.
L's around the board for
Yep.
everybody. Quiet week though, for the most part in fashion. Remember, guys, every Thursday you get your Supreme drops. Things are back,
Mhm.
but I'm here to tell you guys that my favorite shoe drops next week on Saturday. So we're gonna fast forward. I've told you guys, go get your raffles, go do what you gotta do, but playoff 12s drop next Saturday. Oh, if I could have that shoe 100 times over, I'll wear it every day. Favorite shoe. So yes, March 11th, playoff 12s dropping. Go on and get your raffles in. Make sure y'all check in on y'all Nike sneakers app, whatever that is, or East Bays and Foot Lockers and all these shoe stores and stuff like that. But you know how we out here from our hip hop culture and our basketball culture, we love sneakers. Everybody does. We've always done that since we was young. This is why you see kids out here spending their last dollar.
Facts. That's why you
for
see
they
rappers
J's,
get
man.
deals because
You see, that's why you seeing people get shot outside of these stores for Jordans and stuff like that. That has
Man.
not changed since the beginning of time. But y'all be safe out there. Stay fly. And if you don't want to play all 12, make sure you slide me size 13. I appreciate y'all, everybody out there. And shout out to my boy Coolroy. I'll be looking for my pair next Saturday, sir. Yes, I am coming to find you. Funny story about that is when I was younger in high school, I gave my boys a bunch of my J's to restore, and I never saw them again.
Damn.
Never saw the shoes
They
again.
say it be the homies.
It be the homies.
It be the homies, man.
Speaking of which, I got a question for you. When did the Nike Gundam Unicorn Blacks drop?
Bro, I got an update today that they already dropped and the price is still going up on StockX.
Oh, sorry about that. I was my computer listening to the show, man.
Oh, man, he's
on
Pornhub on his computer, man. Get it together.
Hey, so
The sponsor
Womatic,
of Courtside Radio.
what are your favorite kicks? What would you say your go-to kicks will be? And what would be like your favorite? Of course, we got to ask you your favorite Jordan shoe.
Man, I'm a shoe whore.
As we all are.
That's a great
Yes.
great name, a shoe whore.
I'm a shoe whore. I mean, I gotta have them. Right, if I gotta go to, it just depends on the vibe, bro. So right now, I got on some designers, but I don't wear designer all the time. I prefer to have on either some, let's just say some Sachis, some fucking Jordan 6s or 3s.
Three's definitely up
I
there.
go
for me.
3 all the time. Usually the Siemens, or not the Siemens. What's the breads?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
But my favorite shoe right now.
Tell us from a baller standpoint.
It's not
What's the
even a-
designer stuff you
Yeah,
like?
I don't. But the thing is, I only wear designer shit because these niggas like saying that shit. To be totally honest with you, a lot of them shoes is uncomfortable, bro. So like,
That's what's crazy to me, man.
Yeah,
like
Balenciagas?
people like these shoes are not comfortable. I'm like, what?
you
Then
know,
why are you wearing them? That's
I'll be honest with you. You can walk in the studio as a producer looking like Joe Blow if you want to, you know, and you get it's a different kind of unless you come in with a name already.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I feel
When
you.
you come into a room and you been behind the scenes and you watch what people have done to even perk the interest of these kids, you have to look and be that.
Yeah.
So it's presentation is very important
Always
in
tell
all
people.
business. In all businesses. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know.
I'll say one thing that I've learned, especially like, for us young men growing up in the hood or wherever we want to call it, how you look is almost everything. This is why we have so much, because you walk in these rooms, you don't want to get teased and stuff when you're young. You don't want to get bullied. And then when you go into like, even like you saying, like a place of business for you, you got to look a part, like it might not be something you're fully into, but like you have to look the part, and like, I appreciate people who be like, oh, I don't care about none of that. Doesn't mean anything to me. Like, that's fine. It might not work it might work for you from where you are, but I'm not about to walk in a room with some dusty shoes on and my boys roasting me. Not going to happen. I'm not about to have a girl be like, oh, what you got on your feet?
Them girls look at your kicks first.
Man.
No, facts. Hey,
man,
facts.
My mom told me a story that my dad like
feet first.
had on like some work shoes or something one time, and she was like, what you got on your feet? He was like, what? Every day. My dad probably had a new pair of shoes since then. My dad buy everything. J's, all that. Like,
hey,
they give you the formula in movies. How do the panning shots start? Always
bottom up.
Yeah, bottom up. Yeah. That's real. So, man, shout out to my guy Bruce.
Air Force One's my favorite shoe.
Oh, yes.
Which color?
I got some customs, man.
I thought you about to say the black ones. Like, oh, you want them?
I got some
You want them, dude?
What kind of ski mask you wear?
man, and the motherfuckers, when I pull them out, man, I feel like I'm unstoppable.
But nah, man, that's Bruce's drops of the week, man. Make sure y'all tap in every Thursday. My guy Bruce try to get you guys laced, man. Have you looking fly out here? Don't be looking too bummy.
Drop some season on you.
Yeah, facts. Dropping some season on you, man. So
some
tap in every Thursday. I think we got. You ready for Throwback Thursday? You got something for us?
Man, I got something for you.
Let's do it, man. We got some Throwback Thursday player of the week for y'all. Let's see who it is this week, man. Get ready for it.
Feeling good?
Hey, back in the day when I was young, I'm not a kid anymore. But some days I sit and wish I was a kid again. Back in the days when I was young, I'm not a kid anymore. But some days I sit and wish I was a kid again. Hey.
Yo, welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Throwback Lounge. It's your guy, E. Lamb, here on the ones and twos, getting ready to see if you know who. Today's throwback player is out of the SIP. And in honor of Women's History Month, we're going to go with a woman.
Oh, that's fine.
All right. She was listed as 6'3", 185. She went to Delta State. She was drafted into the NBA by the New Orleans Jazz in 1977, the 7th round, 137th pick. She played center. She's a 3-time AIAW champion, a 3-time AIAW tournament MVP. And I want to say she was recently added to the Basketball Hall of Fame. She was the first
6'3" though
and only woman drafted into the NBA.
Dennis Rodman.
Man, that's a winner. Ooh, who is his name? That's funny though. Dennis Rodman. You have any idea what that is?
Shit, man. Stroh swoops, man. I don't know.
Nah.
Nah.
All right, wait.
Bro, he went way far back. I don't think I know this one.
Nah, I heard the story and I remember the name, but I can't think of the name right now. But yes, she was just recently.
Caitlyn Jenner.
She won a silver medal in the 76 Olympics.
Did you not just hear my answer?
That's not the answer.
I'm not going there.
I'm not gonna do this with you, bro.
I'm stumped.
Go ahead, man.
Lucia Harris.
Oh,
Literally nobody would have guessed that.
Okay.
No one on this panel
I
would have
like
guessed that.
That's a throwback name for sure. I like it. Okay.
Yeah, shout out Women's. Man.
Yeah, Women's History
All
Month.
Women's this month.
So we're gonna make sure that the Throwback Thursday Player of the Week is a woman. So make sure you guys tap in and see if y'all can guess, man. Eric is whooping us right now with these players.
Back to 79 when he was born.
Man,
79.
So
shout out to all the 80s babies out here.
Man, hey.
Love it.
So that's Throwback Thursday Player of the Week, man. Make sure y'all tap in every Thursday to get that. But hey, it's my favorite time of the show, of every Thursday episode.
Oh, no.
I need some of that hate, man.
Oh, no.
Hating Ass Michael segment. I hope y'all ready for it. Let's get to it.
Man, I feel like we got hate. Michael, you got some hate in your heart?
I got some hate in my heart, and I gotta let it out.
Let it out, baby.
It's two things I just have to hate on really quick before we get into. We gotta talk hip hop, baby. I'm ready for it. Number one. All of these old heads. He just mentioned the old heads. He said, the 80s babies. But these guys probably aren't 80s babies. They're like 70s, maybe 60s. All of these old heads with these,
I'm gonna let him have it.
With these disrespectful ass takes, like Charles Oakley's take, that if Giannis played in the NBA in the 80s, he would be a bench player. We have to have laughing up there. Something has to give us some type of laughing. See what we can press. One of these is laughing because it's a joke. Giannis is one of the greatest players of all time. See if that 3-second one is a laugh. Is that a laugh right here? Perfect. All right. That's exactly what I feel about Charles Oakley and just a lot of these older players who are coming out here with all this disrespectful talk about these guys in present day. I know the game is not as physical. Guys aren't as tough, but damn it, Giannis would not be sitting on anybody's bench in the 1980s. He would be one of the top 5 players in the league, doing a lot of things that he's doing now. He would look a lot like a young Shaq or, maybe a physical, maybe like Bill Russell. Maybe that's what he would be in the 80s is Bill Russell like. So stop with the disrespect. That's number one. Then the last thing I have to hate on. So I had to get on my old school guys. Now I have to get on my new school guys because this is something I heard.
Stick to the new school.
These guys, they're children. How they act sometimes. They're just so baby. Draymond Green, much respect to him, but he came out and said, let's not be brats. That was about a bratty as something that I've seen, considering that this team just won a championship not even a full 2 years ago. And he's talking about
Laker fans
booing LeBron. Damn it, we have the right to boo LeBron. We expect championships every year, and this Laker team is looking like they may not even make the playoffs. Yes, he won 2 years ago, but this is a business of what have you done for me lately? And damn it, I have to hate on you, Draymond Green, and all you new school guys who are mad at fans who call you out and boo you. Play better. That's how you're no longer booed. That's how you get the love and respect. So that's the Hating Ass Michael segment. Old school, new school people, get your asses together, man. Get yourselves together.
Michael,
give me some of that hate, man.
You calling Draymond a new school kid, but the numbers signify that he is actually older than you, and you're calling him a new school guy.
I'm a new school guy. I'm part of the new school.
The pot calling the kettle black, bro. Like, what? How can you say that this guy is new school?
He is.
Look who's talking.
First off, Oaktree was tripping. There is no way in the world you could look at Giannis' game and say he couldn't have played in the 80s.
Man.
Like, the dude is super physical. He can get to the rim at will. He's a 7-footer that can dribble. He's Kareem with athleticism.
Yeah.
Come on, bro. You tripping.
Without touch.
Look. James Dolan is looking more and more sane these days for banning Charles Oakley from the arena for that comment alone. So I'm going to leave that there.
I can say on truthfully speaking, the majority of the league today would be dismembered.
Yeah.
They wouldn't be able.
Yeah.
Think about Trae Young in the 80s.
Oh, no,
Isaiah
man.
Thomas.
No.
Trae Young.
Isaiah was a gangster.
No, that's Ja.
No.
No, we're talking about if Trae Young was playing in the 80s, that'd be like throwing a baby deer to the Lions. He's going to get destroyed.
You could. Nah, bro.
I mean, like when the coach told you to go out there and fuck somebody up, dude, like really give it
Floor him? If you didn't, you were getting fined.
The coach told you to give it to him?
Like, well, I don't know. In this present day, you have to say pause nowadays.
Yeah.
But listen,
Pause.
Yeah, right. But
Thank you, B. This man knew. He knew what I was doing.
I know too. But listen, what's even more incredible is the fact that, man, you have to really know like the history of basketball. Michael Jordan was a phenom. The way that he played, and they beat the dog shit out of that dude every game, dude.
Mm-hmm.
So, for me to sit and say that, Giannis, he can go play, but I think he would be looking at the ref quite hard if he came with the same mentality of today. where I would see that would fail miserably. You know, walking into a facility where everyone knew they were going to get beat the shit out of just to win the game.
Yes, sir. What you got, Himes?
No, honestly, like that's the thing. I mean, you think about the era differences. I mean, astutely put. I happen to see the difference, but that being said, Charles was wrong. Like Giannis definitely would be able to play very well against that era.
Giannis to me is when Shaq came into the league.
Look,
like, that's what he looks like, young Shaq to me.
Yes.
It's just, of course, it's
and who was the premier big man of the '80s, like late '80s?
Late '80s.
Chris Webber. Late '80s. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Late '80s.
Mm-hmm.
Kareem.
Not Kareem. Was retired. It was Dream. Hakeem.
And you're telling me that
Patrick
Ewing. That's really who I was thinking of.
David Robinson.
No, I was really thinking about Pat Ewing. Like you think about that era. Yeah. You have Giannis playing in that era with those guys. With his current build right now, with his he might not be dominating like he is now, but he will surely be playing really freaking well.
Shaq came in and was 25 and 12. Bro, y'all sleep. You're Charles Oakley and you're sleep.
No, I didn't say that he wouldn't dominate. I said he might not be dominating like he is now because of the rule differences, but he would definitely be dominating.
He'd still be a double dude.
Yes.
He's playing crazy. So we got our guy Womatic here, man, producer of some great records of today. So make sure you guys tap in. Where can they find you on social media? Where can they find your work?
Well, my music is everywhere. Batty is out. Bedded Back, 2 Chainz, Relly Ski, Go Getter. Also, fucking School. What's the name he says in the hood? School.
Sada Baby.
That's DeRozan. And yeah, man, go out there and check that out, man. Y'all show some love, man. I appreciate y'all, man, and having me on the show. Shout y'all out.
Yes, sir. So we got about 10 minutes left, man. So we have to
shout out Jalen too, man.
Yeah, much love. Man, I don't know what Kahari went, man. He must have had a call or something. Is that again? Oh yeah, we attack. Let's do it. All right. So state of the hip hop today, Womatic. What's your thoughts of hip hop today? You know, you coming from the, kind of the old school, I would say. What's your thoughts on hip hop today?
I produce for all these young niggas. So it's like, I gotta stay relevant. Like for instance, even though I may come from the old school, the only thing I make is young niggas music. I'm still like that dude where it's like I'm big up, and I've been in the business long enough to know where it's like these dudes is going somewhere. If you really got it and you doubt into the struggle of where it really comes from, we were talking about that earlier, where the struggle has always been in music, and the majority of the people that listen to music are broke. Mm-hmm. They don't have any money. So you keep talking about all this shit that's unattainable right now. You know what I mean? What you're gonna do, you are making some motherfuckers wild, but you are also talking about something that more people can identify with than, talking about 1,000 different pairs of sneakers that motherfuckers got one pair of shoes in the house, bro.
Okay.
Or religion or sports.
Yeah.
Yeah, that part. So with you being a producer, my thoughts, my question I have for you, does hip hop truly value the producers today?
They have no choice because, for instance, an artist is going to do what an artist is going to do because they're selfish. Mm-hmm. They have to be selfish. They have to. This is the nature of an artist. But if you are a smart producer, you know how to do business the right way, and you will let someone run off with a record, go ahead and do whatever they need to do because you own the masters. You made this record. So I prefer you still to do what the fuck you want to do with it. Don't pay, but I'm going to get paid in the long run.
Yeah.
So to answer your question.
Yeah, about how they value producers today in the game of hip hop.
I don't care. You know why? I love music.
Okay.
It's like a nigga that love basketball. Mm-hmm. He might not fit the mold of an NBA player because he don't want to fucking follow all the rules, but the nigga can out hoop anybody. He want to smoke his weed, he want to drink, but the nigga's a hooper. You know what I mean? That's me. I'm a studio rat. I don't have time to go to clubs. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. I just want to make bangers.
Okay.
So that's a perfect segue. I have a question for you. As a producer, what do you want your legacy to be in terms of once you transition, you're no longer here on this earth? What do you want people to say about you?
That motherfucker was old as a motherfucker, but that nigga keep making young nigga music better than young niggas.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like, bro, why is this nigga so relevant, bro? Like, why is he because I keep pushing them. I'm my own Kanye, if you will, my nigga. Remember this. I'm glad this is being recorded. I don't make music like niggas, bro. I'm not finna make music like niggas. I may use the elements that niggas use because you gotta stay relevant, but I don't want to sound like nobody. And I mean that. I take offense to niggas saying like, oh, bro, like, I don't want none of that, bro. I don't, like, hold up, bro. What we doing? I can give you what you want. I can be like, bro, you want that? Cool. Just give me my money, right? I'm not a bad businessman, but truth be told, if you want to make an impact, I was a ghost producer for a very long time. And it was cool. It was profitable, but my name wasn't out there.
Mm-hmm.
And now I was pursuing other things. But now what's going to be the defining moment is when I break the artist myself.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Because I think that's what makes a lot of producers legendary is the artists that they're able to put on. You know, you think about Dre and all the artists he put on. You know, you think about like Quick and how he was able to help Sugar Free blow. You know, Kanye with the Big Seans and giving you a classic Common album and things like that. I think that is so key to a producer's name. Like it's some names out there today that are really great, but I think that's what they're missing. They haven't that one artist that they haven't put on. Like I say, like somebody Hit Boy. He has great music with Nas and stuff. I think he needs a new artist that he puts on that'll take him to the next level. I love
his story though, bro. Like
no, yeah.
You know,
his
story is amazing.
Yeah.
You said something I think that sticks out because I actually said the exact same words to you yesterday. I said I don't want people to look at me and say, "Oh, we're like these two or we're like this." No, fuck being compared to people. I'm not going to be comparable. I want people to look at me and go, "That's Alex Himes." Not he's like this, he's like that. No,
but I think everybody always like
you can have the comparison, right?
Yeah.
But when you're truly able to set yourself up enough to where you're either known by a one name or you're known as enough of who you are by so many different people for so many different aspects that people don't call you an automatic comparable person, then you've made it.
Because even as great as Kanye is, and we all know, No ID played a big part in his growth as a producer. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, he has to go to a story. So it's always somebody that they're going to compare you to because it's some type of similarity. Yeah, it's going to influence. So my question to you is, what producers coming up influence you, you know, in your sound to say, okay, I want to make some music that's kind of like this?
You know, when I walked in, my father always played Bill Withers.
Yes.
You got my mom listening to Tears for Fear. You know, my dad listening to Buddy Guy, you know. So I was getting influences from all over the map, man. So I was a music whore as well because all I would sit back and do, I have over like 6,000 records at my crib, right?
Yes.
So I collect vinyl. And so I just go and dig, man. And sometimes I find inspiration from everything. So right now I can tell you who inspires me is Hit Boy. Also Kanye West, because this motherfucker, man, doesn't when you hear his music, dog, you know it's him.
Every time.
Yeah.
You can people can hate all they want to, but look at the show that man put on. You know he loves you.
Yeah.
This is not a
and
gimmick.
he puts in the work.
Mm-hmm.
You can hear it. Like that's a lot.
So he influences me heavy, and my all-time person who I would love to work with, and I'm still going to be able to work with him, is Quincy Jones.
Okay. You know what? Hearing you talk about how influential like all these artists are and how you want to remain relevant regardless of your age, it brings to mind Miles Davis on how he constantly redefined himself, how he constantly redefined his sound, and he, you know, up until the day he died, he was relevant.
That's prophetic.
Yeah, that's real. I like that. So if you had one producer you can choose in the game, hip hop game, all time, to make an album, who would you want that producer to be?
Oh, this nigga have people mad at me. No, brother, that's a great question. A hip hop producer.
Yeah, hip hop. Cause for me, I go back and forth. I'll be like, man, yay, you know, Dilla, Dre. But me being LA dude, I'll probably go Dre. That G-Funk era was incredible to me. But if you could choose one,
really Warren G though.
True.
Really, and anyway, I can't get that, but nigga, so there was a lot of niggas behind the scenes that was making out like Bubble and Tricky Lake what is going down. But One producer right now that I would fucking love to work with, a young cat. I'm fucking with a lot of young niggas right now, man, but that's popping. I would love to work with Metro Boomin, bro.
That's hard.
I would fuck with Metro Boomin, man. I like that motherfucker.
Yes.
He broke some niggas. He broke pause. He really broke some records and put some shit in.
He's made careers.
Yeah.
For sure with some of these guys. It's still around right now.
Hey, man. So we could talk about this all day. It's gonna be a lot we're gonna talk about off air that you probably never hear. But now we're gonna have to bring our guy Womatic back so we can talk some more hip hop, man. We thank you guys so much for tapping in with Courtside Radio. Remember to follow us at Courtside Radio on Instagram. Show love to TGN Sports, the Good News Radio Network, TGN Latinx to show love to them, TGN Talk to show love to them, man. Mike Hill, the PG, my guy Elam, Alex Himes,
What's up?
Bruce Courtside.
Sir.
Hey, we catch y'all Monday, man. We got more fire for you, man. We out this thing. Peace. Get us out of here, Bruce.
Yes, sir.
That was hard.